I've been pretty slow on posting content lately. I've been working really hard to get this thing done before winter. It's not completely done yet, but it's getting pretty close. So I'll do a complete walk around video of that soon when we get a nice sunny day. So I figured I'd just take you along for the ride for what I'm working on today. I got the lift all cleared off up front here. So today's challenge is try to get the Camaro back up front. This is where it's gonna be for the winter. Step one, I'm out here at the back shed. We gotta get the Corvette out of the way so we can get the lift down. Now this thing got a twin turbo LS in it, and I've got a battery cutoff switch right there to make sure there's no parasitic draw so the battery never goes dead on me. So this should start right up. Okay. Cycle the key a couple of times just to get the fuel pump pumping. Let's see what we get. Get this down off the lift so I can do some work on it over the winter. But while it's up there, we can take a quick look at it underneath. I had this on a rotisserie for a couple of years so I could kind of finish off the bottom of it, make it look nice. And one of the cool things I did was I just went from the downpipes of the turbos straight to side exhaust here. I thought that'd be a really cool idea. But I hate it. It's way too loud, so I gotta change that. I used to have full exhaust running through here all the way to the back. I put a transmission cooler in right here. That's gonna be in the way, so I'm gonna have to move that. But I gotta get full exhaust back on this thing. It's just ridiculous with those side cutouts. Run this thing up and down the street a couple of times. It hasn't been driven in a couple of months. fun, but I gotta be careful not to get in too much trouble with this thing because this one does not belong to me. This is the wife's car. Now this thing runs, but it only just barely runs because it's been sitting back here for years. Been waiting in line behind other projects. It did run great. This thing's got a twin turbo LS that makes 1,000 horsepower. It ran awesome, but I made the mistake of thinking I should take it all apart, put it on a rotisserie, and make it nicer. Well, that was like 5 years ago, and it's been sitting here ever since. So since it doesn't run very well right now, I don't think I'm gonna try to start it. I'm just gonna drag it up there with the old Jeep and get it on the front lift. My idea was to just tow this thing. I still have the bars on it from the rotisserie, so I was going to use the old Jeep and just pull it all the way up to the front yard. The neighbor had an idea. He said we could just winch it on the trailer and then just lower it off up front too, but he had an even better idea. It's working better. No power steering. Success. We got that on there. So this is kind of bittersweet. At least it's here now so I can work on it, but it also makes me think, man, I got so much work to do here. I'm really in for it again. And I only, I work 9 hours a day at my day job. So this stuff is just nights and weekends. I spent probably 1,000 hours of that on that truck. It'd be nice to have a little break, but this needs to get done. I gotta start working on it again. Got some friends here that don't really help with any of the work. They just hang out and eat all day. All right, got the Vette put back in here. The lift is clean. Now the Mustang is gonna be going up on the lift for the winter. Not just yet. We don't have any snow on the ground just yet. I can still drive it for maybe another month or so. But eventually that'll go into hibernation right up there and make more room for some other stuff here in the garage. Question is, will the blue Squarebody fit in here? I get the Mustang out of the way. I built this loft in here. I've got high lift doors, so there's no problem there. But that's 7 feet right to the bottom of that loft. Exactly 7 feet. And I think the Squarebody truck is about exactly 7 feet to the top of the roof. So we're gonna have to test this. I don't think it's gonna fit, but it might. If it does, the blue truck maybe could go back here for the winter. Right now, I'm just gonna move this thing. This is the longer of the two stalls. I wanna move it from the longer stall over to the shorter stall so I can get either that truck or the other truck in here. I set up the camera and try to do a cold start video of it, the camera always shuts off. It's so weird. It's just like it has some kind of secret code technology not to allow itself to be videoed doing a cold start. too close for comfort, I think. Yeah, I don't know if the highest point is in the front or in the back.
The highest point is that mirror, right where that low spot is.
Well, we tried backing it in too, and that was even worse. It's even closer. So it would hit. Not by much, but it would hit. Well, the big truck didn't fit, so I got the Ram back in here. I just washed it and detailed it, so that's been sitting outside for a while. It was filthy. But I think we're in good shape for now. So I got the Mustang there, the Ram truck here, Corvette there. The Mustang will go up on top here for the winter time, but for now, I think that's going to be about it for today's video. I do have a bunch of footage that I took about the square body truck, so I'm going to try and compile all that together. One of the videos is a parts video, talk about some of the aftermarket parts for square bodies. So I'll try to get that edited and get another video up here soon. Thanks for watching.